universe. And when we last left the episode last time, we were in the realm of Aisling Duval at one of the control spheres. Apart from selling contraband cargo, didn't achieve all that much. We did upgrade our power systems, though. They still need a further upgrade, but we're going to need some more money, so I'll be headed back toward the Robogo system once we're done purchasing enough allegiance with the good princess. At least I think she's good. I have no idea. We've also endured a firmware update for the Oculus Rift that seems to have had a bit of an impact on our view here, so I'm excited about that. We're in the Kylie system specifically. Let's have a look at the long-range star map. So let's have a look at our power ploy. This is registered as a control sphere. Nearest one to Robogo by the looks of things. Unfortunately, the Robogo system's on the other side of Aisling Duval's controlled area. Oh my god, Edmund Mahan of the Alliance has been making huge inroads. And has gained some influence. So is Felicia Winters. Looks like the Federation's executing something of a turnaround in fortunes overall under her tutelage. Hudson, despite his militaristic disposition, seems to be preoccupied with conquering worlds and gaining influence in territories actually on the edge of human-controlled space. Perhaps because he's being pushed into it from the Alliance, which has actually moved well within range of the control headquarters at Nanomam. Talbutis, which used to be a Federation world, and the Word system, now both, of course, occupied by, controlled by Edmund Mahan. Who also is spreading his territory out into the realms of unexplored space. Meanwhile, the Utopians and the Empire, for the most part, but mostly the Utopians, seem preoccupied with gaining influence towards the Arietis sector, which It's near the Pleiades. They may be, in fact, moving in the direction of the Pleiades. Puts them at risk from further incursion by the Thargoids. And they have grown their space. Let's have a look at the overview in total for the power play. Power play regions. Actually, at this juncture, we're going to have to switch ships. We have acquired a new ship here. The Type 9 heavy cruiser. And Currently 0 merits. How annoying. However, Aisling is at number 4 with Edmund Mann, of course, at number 1. Number 2, the Emperor, Arissa Lavigny Duval, and third place. Now ahead of Aisling is Felicia Winters of the Federation. Her nearest competitor, President Zachary Hudson, is down in 6th place, with Yuri Grom, of all people, taking up the spot behind Aisling. Good God. What a disaster. In so many ways. This is turning into a grind all of its own. An expensive one as well. We can get most of the way there on this one load of medium materials, but in order to make level 3, we're going to have to do better. In fact, we will have to have... Let's see here. Currently at 0 merits. To get to level 3, we need 750. So, we will have to do this a whole bunch more times and piss away a heck of a lot of money in order to get there. That'll be good enough for the first delivery. Our nearest control sphere that is a valid target will have to be displayed. Someone has tried to expand into Aisling's territory. Oh, she's trying to expand in here. It triggers at 1330%. We have to overreach the opposition. Target is, well, much too far away. Let's see here. There is Ngali. And here we are. This one is fairly a lot closer, actually. But 2 is still closer than that. Let's have a look. Sif. And we will take Sif. It is only 3 jumps away from using our current hyperdrive. Good. Now, we have got to do some... It doesn't look good. Hopefully we have what we're looking for at the SIF system. What do we got on Galnet?
The death of Nexus. A medical ship transporting the injured Riri McAllister has vanished and is presumed destroyed. Former Rear Admiral McAllister was on trial on Turner's World for her crimes as Nexus, the founder of terrorist group the League of Reparation. After being shot by the daughter of the assassinated Senator Nestor Cartesius, McAllister was to be taken to an advanced medical facility. Deputy Inspector Mara Clapp made this statement. Having lost contact with the vessel, we dispatched ships to its last known location. We found only debris, suggesting the ship was attacked and either vaporized or hijacked. Either way, we assume the transport's crew to be dead. This may have been another act of vengeance from those affected by the League's fanaticism. Alternatively, someone connected to the League may have wanted to silence McAllister to prevent her from revealing information. It's also plausible that this was a rescue mission, and that McAllister was liberated by surviving members of the League. The League of Reparation is no longer considered a threat. As such, the Tri-Superpower Task Force formed to investigate them has been disbanded. Agents from Alliance Interpol, the Federal Intelligence Agency and the Imperial...
Your ship is released. Your way is clear for departure.
Internal Security Service have returned to their regular duties. Meanwhile, Riri McAllister has been listed as missing rather than dead. Although her survival is unlikely, we cannot ignore the risk that the woman once known as Nexus may one day reappear to pursue her twisted beliefs. Rogue robot missing. A malfunctioning mining robot has run amok through a settlement on Homeland, in the Beta Hydri system. The robot in question was a MacArthur Mining Limited, DG090 model, designed to extract and process minerals from asteroids. It was one of 10 brand new robots being loaded onto an orbital cargo shuttle. Video feeds show the huge machine self-activating and breaking out of its container. It used its mining lasers, fusion drills and excavating claws to carve a path across the landing field. The robot then burrowed into the ground and disappeared. Security Chief Sarah Kulkarni gave the following statement to the media. Sensor drones are performing subterranean scans, but have not yet located the robot. We have therefore declared a regional state of emergency. Should the machine accidentally rupture a water main or pierce an underground power line, the potential for significant damage, even loss of life, is high. Director Jen Emerson of McCare Mining Limited made this statement. We are shocked by this incident, and an urgent inquiry is underway. The DG-090 series is highly reliable and has never malfunctioned before. Our theory is that, due to human error, the unit was placed in the incorrect standby mode, and that stray signals from a nearby comms network triggered a preset program. We are supporting all efforts to locate the robot and shut it down. Pleiades rescue operation. After sustained Argoid attacks on civilian targets in the Pleiades Nebula, system authorities have launched a rescue operation to locate and recover survivors. The operation is being coordinated by Superintendent Marla Paulson Research, who made this announcement. System authorities in the Pleiades have been channeling their resources into combating the Argoid menace. As a result, search and rescue initiatives have been neglected, but we are determined to plug that gap. That means a lot of civilians rescued from escape pods, which also means a lot of hungry mouths to feed, so we'll need to bolster our current food stocks as a precautionary measure. Pilots are requested to recover occupied escape pods and damaged escape pods. In addition, the following food resources are also required: fruit and vegetables, grain, and food cartridges. Both pods and food stocks should be delivered to Donosok in the Pleiades Sector IRW D155 system. The campaign begins on the 9th of August 3304 and will run for 1 week. If the final target is met earlier than planned, the campaign will end immediately. The death of Nexus. A medical ship transporting the injured Riri McAllister has vanished and is presumed destroyed. Former Rear Admiral McAllister was on trial on Turnus World for her crimes as Nexus, the founder of terrorist group the League of Reparation. After being shot, the daughter of the assassinated Senator Nestor Cartesius, McAllister was to be taken to an advanced medical facility. Deputy Inspector Mara Clapp made this statement. Having lost contact with the vessel, we matched ships to its last known location. We found only debris, suggesting the ship was attacked and either vaporized or hijacked. Either way, we assume the transport's crew to be dead. This may have been an act of vengeance from those affected by the League's fanaticism. Alternatively, someone connected to the League may have wanted to silence McAllister to prevent her from revealing information. It's also plausible that this was a rescue mission, and that McAllister was liberated by surviving members of the League. The League of Reparation is no longer considered a threat. As such, the Tri-Superpower Task Force formed to investigate them has been disbanded. Agents from Alliance Interpol, the Federal Intelligence Agency and the Imperial Internal Security Service have returned to their regular duties. Meanwhile, Riri McAllister has been listed as missing rather than dead. Although her survival is unlikely, we cannot ignore the risk that the woman once known as Nexus may one day reappear to pursue her twisted beliefs.
There you have it, the latest from Galnet. Couple of interesting stories there. Should we go after Nexus? Stay tuned, we're approaching Denning Station. This is SIF 1. Looks like it's a gas giant. SIF Prime is a gas giant with no obvious signs of life.
Request approved. Plot route for approach to landing pad 17.
Scan detected.
Looks like there's a docking computer aboard.
Landing gear deployed.
How quaint.
You're on the deck. Engaging docking restraints. Welcome to the station, Commander.
For the safety of all visitors, be considerate of other vessels passing through the main access corridor. This is a message to all commanders. Please reduce your speed when maneuvering your ship inside the docking bay.
Another 350 of those, and we will have ourselves a winner. We get back 40,000 credits.
Ensure you have received authorization before entering the docking bay. If you don't have access permission, please exit the facility immediately.
Okay, so we need an interstellar factors. Mm-hmm. There won't be many of these around here. However, find that highly unlikely. The nearest one that we know of yeah. Give me a moment, we'll see if we can locate it. And where are we again? In the SIF system. The DeFristo system has the required service somewhere, well, located at Saker's Reach. Next nearest one is the Zerente system. So, DeFristo and Zerente. DAF. Said to be close. Where the hell is it if it's not? $11 light years. Okay, that's 5. That's 9. That'll be something like that. Oh, Defnisto, not DeFristo. see here. Zarente. Yeah, that one also works for us. Inside the Zarente system, it is Berkeley Dock. And that's where we'll be going next. Launching.
Ship is released. Your way is cleared for departure.
Seems like we've got an ice planet with an atmosphere here.
Landing gear deployed. We would like to remind pilots that station chassis are not private details for
Docking is complete. Shut down systems.
Well, we're already set for increment 2 ranking 2, but we want ranking 3, so we're going to have to get another 400 merits. Locked in. There's one more thing I would like to have a look at. Galnet, and just see exactly what we've got for... Beta Hydra system. It's back in the Federation. We'll head there after we're done our business with Aisling here. Good evening. And how are you this evening? I'm not receiving any audio from you at the moment.
Oh, sorry. My shit mics are muted.
So where have you been all night?
Oh, I was on for a while today. Then my game froze up, and I decided that I'd take the time to do some computer work for the archery club.
Yeah.
Type up my notes and all that happy stuff. Figure out league scores.
Well, I've been here monkeying around in the Aisling Duval faction. I'm almost done though. I got my 700 points for going back to level 3 next week.
750.
Or whatever. I'm gonna take 4. I'll have 850 by the time I'm done here. Or at least 800 merits. And then I'm going to the Beta Hydra system in the Federation, near Earth.
What are you planning on doing there?
There's a robot that has disappeared and is displaying signs of artificial intelligence I wish to investigate. Maybe I'll learn something, maybe I won't. Anyway, I'm going to go to the source of the story and find out what's going on, if I can.
So I was messing around and I bought me a Corvette and mostly A-framed it.
That's good. You had enough money, God knows.
Got to get some money to put the bulkheads on it.
Yeah, I got my freighter cleared off now. It had dirty equipment and whatnot. It's now been paid off by interstellar factors, so whatever fines were outstanding, I've paid them all off.
I got a couple bounties on my Anaconda now.
Yeah, I gotta watch those. It makes transporting the ship around very expensive.
It makes it trying to run these stupid passenger missions quite interesting, because I'm now wanted in the system that I gotta take the passengers to. Wanted in the sophist system now.
Oh my god.
Pissed me off. I dropped in, I'm sitting there scanning stupid beacon, and a stupid NPC didn't get a chance to interdict me soon enough, so dropped out of Super Cruise, scanned me, started attacking me, so I naturally just start fighting back. Well, apparently you're not allowed to fight back.
No, you're supposed to flee.
Fired upon. It's like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. It's kind of dumb the way that that's set up, but every time I get a police ship on me, that's why I flee. Is because I just don't want it.
This wasn't even a police ship. This was an NPC pirate that scanned me and started attacking me. So I fought back, and police ships come in and give me bounties because I've got illegal passengers.
Oh. So it wasn't for attacking the pirate.
No, it's because I had to go faster. I got 600 bounty now. It's like, well, fuck. The only way I can realistically get rid of that, the easiest way is just go to the Southwest system, go dock at the station, and let them send my ass to the prison ship.
Well, the best thing, before you do that, take a lightweight ship, like buy a Viper or some stupid ship that you can afford to lose. And that...
No, I don't... Would that work that way?
What's that? Well, listen to the whole idea.
Yeah, the bounty is on the ship.
I know.
So in order to clear the bounty, I have to clear it off the Anaconda.
But if you go to an Interstellar Factors outlet, you can pay off the bounty first before it affects you. But you have to get
I have to have that ship there to pay the bounty off on. I can't pay it off on a ship that I'm not currently flying.
Well, I don't think that's true, because I paid off the bounty on my ship with Interstellar Factors and was able to bring it.
One that was docked in a system 500 light years away.
I don't know if it was that far away or not. No, I don't think so, but...
I haven't... I've only been able to clear the bounties on the ship that I'm currently flying. I've not been able to do one that's destroyed.
Well, then you have no choice. If that's the way it works, then you have to fly that ship to an Interstellar Factors outlet. But at least you're not then in the south system.
Yeah, then I just gotta spend an hour flying all the way fucking back here from the Pleiades.
Well, I don't know if you have to go quite that far, but...
That's where they send you, is the Pleiades.
No, I mean, yeah, that's where the bounty is, but you just go to Interstellar...
That's where the prison ship is. If you go to the station and...
Don't go to the station, go to Interstellar Factors. Okay, whatever.
Where's the nearest one that'll take a
I don't know, you'll have to look it up on the web. Go to Inara.
Probably 200 to 300 light years away.
Well, it'll be, yeah, because Robogo is outside the core world, so you have to...
So anyway we go about this is going to be a fucking pain in the ass.
Yep. It'll be it'll be a bigger pain in the ass if you have to go to a detention ship in the Pleiades. I know, because I've made that trip before.
I've made that trip about 4 or 5 times.
Well, then you know.
Yeah, I know. It's a pain in the ass.
Oh, shit. I'm in the Kylie system, which is where I want to be, but I have to go to Delaney's Inheritance.
Well, whichever route I take, they're both a pain in the ass. It's going to take about the same amount of time to get my ass back to Robogo.
Nothing you can do about it, I guess. Hang on a damn minute here. This fucking planet. There's 100. There we go. I hate these planets that you have to go right up against to, like, scan properly. Like what, you don't have long-range sensors invented in the year 3000? Like, come on.
Oh, great. Oh, lovely. 3 of the fucking passengers have eliminate enemies fucking updates.
Yeah, how much time do you have on with the passenger missions to finish them?
Oh, more than I need in order to run to Sophos and back. Because I'm going to probably get interdicted in the meantime.
Aisling Duval has campaign ships.
There's 14, up to 14 interdictions I could potentially face on this damn flight. Fucking stupid.
Well, That'll teach you for taking passengers with criminal history.
You want to make money? Then that's what you do.
Yep. Along with the risk.
Considering I've made 1 billion credits here in Robogo, I'm pretty sure by now I've got it maybe possibly sort of almost figured out.
Oh, probably. I wouldn't worry too much about this fine.
I'll just keep flying until they blow my ass up.
You could do that too.
Fly back to the Pleiades and rebuild my reputation in one flight and start earning money again.
Ooh, extra dock. Would you like a bonus starport? You win a bonus starport on your favorite planet.
Where the hell are you gonna get that?
Earth. No, I'm not going to Earth right now. Fuck though, there are ships everywhere. Like the Federal Navy has got Farragut class ships stationed hither and thither. Hither and thither throughout the Federation. Okay, approaching starport Delaney's Inheritance. We're 1,000 kilometers away and closing. Uh-oh. The ground is coming up awfully fast. No, there. The Andromeda Galaxy is setting. And now we're in deep shit. Targeting Delaney's Inheritance, 30 kilometers, and falling like a rock, 20 kilometers. I can't tell you how thrilled I was to find out my freighter still has a docking computer on it. So I don't actually have to land my ship manually all the time anymore.
That's convenient.
It is convenient when you discover a bonus docking computer. Part of your ship's configuration.
My big ships have docking computers. Little ones don't. Some of the little ones do, depending on my mood at the time when I was flying it.
Well, my Anaconda, I like having lots of spare space. So ferrying passengers around and whatnot, I don't use the docking computer. Alright. Starport services, please. Now we have to start buying credits from this control sphere. Credits. It's 100,000 for 10. So it's 1,000 per.
That's funny. I am wanted. I have a 3,000 credit bounty on me, issued by the Federation Unite. But I've got 58,000 credit bounties that I can collect from Federation Unite.
I know, it never really made any sense to me either. Fucking thing, I can only buy 10 of these at a time. That's a problem. When you're level 1. Sucks being level 1.
I'm kind of sort of still level 1.
Well, you have to buy all your units back. It's like, fuck, it's expensive, it's slow. It's like a grind just sitting here and filling your cargo bay up with leaflets. Now I have 100 leaflets, or 100 metric tons of leaflets so far. Of course, I'm going to the SIF system, which is listed as number 2 as a propaganda target in Aisling's empire right now. She's getting to have quite the mouth on her, though, as far as the Emperor is concerned. She's going to piss off the Emperor, and then she's going to get herself arrested or something.
She's part of the royal family. The Emperor is her aunt.
I know, but her aunt might stick her in a dungeon somewhere for a while. Supposed to cool her heels.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a politically wise move.
Emperor... Emperor, if anyone can get away with it, it would be Orissa. I don't...
She wouldn't be able to get away with it, though.
Why? What do you think would happen?
Princess Smurf has got a pretty big following that would probably start a civil war.
You think so?
Oh.
I mean, Imperiums tend to be very conservative. I would think a civil war would be... I mean, this is not a revolutionary power, so they're not used to resolving political disputes internally that way. For that matter, neither is the United States anymore, but there was a day. Long ago.
I was getting interdicted by an ASP explorer.
Blow it up. Well, let him shoot at you first, and then blow him up.
Oh, because then he's going to scan me and piss off half my passengers, and it's going to cost me more money than it's worth.
Well, don't let him scan you.
That's pretty tough to do.
Well, if he sits there and he's devoted to scanning you at the expense of having his ship destroyed, which most of the NPCs are not, in my experience. They're not just going to sit there and let you pound on them while they scan you. They usually abort the scan before that happens.
There is just a big turret gunboat. Probably could do that.
I honestly don't know if the Empire could sink into civil war or not. I mean, they did. All the Imperial worlds did revolt from the Federation, but it's not really a revolutionary power, so it's hard to say. Plus, now's not a very good time for a civil war with the Thargoids being on.
Orissa really hasn't put her 2 cents into...
No, she hasn't said...
Smurf and her new fiance.
She hasn't said too much, but what she has said about the marriage and whatnot is very negative, so... I don't know what her overall objectives include, but... And her faction still remains in the lead. Like, in terms of support, she has ample support within the Empire. She is the preferred leader of the Empire right now. That remains true.
She's the Empress. There has to be a major coup or her to die.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to find too much of the Imperial Navy interested in overthrowing the Emperor. There just isn't going to be enough support for Aisling yet on that score. She may have the public behind her, but like I said, it's the military and the Imperium that really matters the most. Always has been that way. Okay, headed for SIF again.
Oh, he wants me to locate goods. Yeah, that's gonna happen like a cold day in hell. Give a shit less about his goods.
Oh, you'll love this. Planet SIF is actually an imperial communism. The government is... Yeah, I know. The government is communist. Its superpower is imperial. That doesn't make any damn sense. 3.6 million people, government communism. Economies are industrial military, and they have so they have a Russian-style economy, a Soviet-style economy. And there are 3.5 million inhabitants in the system. And they're loyal to the emperor. But they're communist.
They might be the dangerous ones to deal with.
What's that?
They might be dangerous ones to deal with.
Yeah, I don't know, honestly, no. I mean... I really don't know. Depends who the factions are in the system, I guess, and how influential they are. Looks like the system's kind of stagnant. The population's just happy to do whatever, you know, live their lives out at the moment. They're not feeling particularly revolutionary, nor are they very happy. And they live in the middle of tremendous wealth all around them. Decadent wealth, even. Which is not very communist.
Your ship is released. Exit is clear.
They're really communist. All their trade revenue would be considered property of the Commonwealth. And that would be that. Oh yeah, my Oculus Rift got a firmware update this evening.
Now?
So, and it seems to be functioning much better now than it was. I was losing video.
Zuckerberg finally decided he better do something with his alternative interest since Facebook seems to be crashing to hell on him.
What's this?
Oh, Mark Zuckerberg lost $15 billion
Oh yeah.
in like an 8-hour span of time on the stock market.
Yeah.
So apparently his other financial interests, maybe he'll start doing something with them since Facebook seems to be falling down around his ears.
Yeah, that's true.
To the point that you look at Facebook, you got to scroll through half a dozen ads before you can actually see an update from somebody on your friends list. Got to the point that everybody on my friends list pretty much abandoned Facebook. None of them ever post anything new anymore, so never anything worth looking at anymore.
No. Well, this is just one of the things that I think one of the challenges Facebook I think is going to be facing is that because I don't see gaming though as being really a core competency for them, and I don't see it as being like a lot of the companies that build software for VR do not have any direct dealings with Facebook. What Facebook would need to do is switch itself into being a software company to a hardware company, and that's a very difficult transition to make, and not one that frankly Facebook is very well positioned to try, even with the property of, you know, the Rift headset under their wing. They can invest R&D into it all they want. Fact remains that it's not going to save an $18 billion company like Facebook. There just hasn't been enough, there isn't enough interest there yet in VR to do that. You need something on the line of something that would sell at par with, you know, the iPhone or something in order to do that. Not only that, but the Rift, Oculus Rift has a competitor now in the market called the oh, what the hell is it called? The HTC Vive. So with Vive offering some options for VR, it's very difficult for Facebook to frankly declare itself as being a lone contender in the market.
Now they got a monopoly on it.
On the Rift, yes, but the Vive is making inroads. What's his name? Iron Jackass there, he uses the Vive. And he's not alone. Still, this firmware update is a welcome addition, and it made the seems to have made the product a lot more stable. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, approaching Sif Prime and Denning Station in orbit. Sif Prime is a gas giant, has no surface and no obvious signs of life.
I suppose I should probably think about going to bed since I gotta be up early in the morning.
Class 1 gas giant. Upper atmosphere, ammonia and water vapor. It's 73.5% hydrogen, 26.5% helium. It's a really big gas giant. And what do you have to be up for so early in the morning?
There's South Dakota State archery tournament, field archery tournament this weekend. Our club is sponsoring, or is basically we're sponsoring it, or whatever the hell you want to call it, hosting it. Gotta go out and get some last minute things done before it starts.
It sounds like a big job.
All we gotta do is do a little bit of well, it wasn't a little bit, but we did a lot of grooming on a lot of lanes, trimming and mowing and things like that. General maintenance.
Well, my boss announced that he wants me to become, take the first steps to becoming a full-time member of the Canadian Federal Civil Service. This would be a long-term permanent position, so I'm gonna have to, but the process is very, very lengthy. It can take up to 2 years to get in. Now, he can extend my contract quite far, but by the looks of things, I'm likely to hold on to this contract for a while. Given his past experiences, he didn't like any of the other candidates. He likes me. So, I guess I must have a clue what I'm doing. I wrote some JavaScript today. You like that? Oh! Someone's attacking here. There is a battle ensuing. The System Authority vessel is engaging an ASP Explorer.
I went from 435 million credits down to 58 million credits. I'm now back up to 45 million credits.
Wow. You should have seen this battle I just was witness to. Sorry. You went from what?
Went from 435 million credits down to 58 million credits. And I'm back up to 145 million credits.
There you go.
All in the span of 12 hours.
You're approved for automated docking sequence.
But I think I'm going to go to bed, so I'll talk to you sometime tomorrow night.
Okay, take care.
Yeah.
Right out. Good night. And he's disconnected. It was quite the little battle that we just witnessed there. An ASP Explorer versus the police ships from the starport. Don't know exactly what it was about.
Landing gear deployed.
I was thinking about launching my fighter. I have a fighter bay on board. I should have a fighter.
Welcome to the station, Commander.
Oh, the Citizen Party. If you're not a member of the party, you cannot be a citizen of SIT, according to the workers. I have no idea. Let's see what the mission board says. How much influence do they really have? Ooh. Well, they are the controlling faction. Captain Clarissa Powers of the Imperium. By decree of the Senate. And these people are anarchists. Prospect Marilyn Spencer. the anarchist faction. This is an independent dictatorship. Patronage, actively engaged in the governance of local imperial clients. Representatives of this group should be treated with respect that befits the rank of their organization's master. Overseer Reed Newman. Interesting. There's a lot of trade bearing needs. Manager Genevieve Noble. Corporate influence, business interests that may well extend beyond the single station or planet scope. The SIP League. Can donate 1 million credits to the cause if I wish. I do not. They don't hold enough influence to make it worth my time. Okay. This system is kind of a bust for making any real money. However, we do have contacts in the system who will benefit. From our 470 additional units of propaganda. $47,000 credits. And now we have got to have a look at our influence within Aisling Duval's. Yeah, 870 merits. So we're going to be unlocked again for a consolidation vote. And restored access to the prismatic shield generators. Which we're going to need money for. Alongside our... But before we get to any of that, we have to go back, pick up our Anaconda, and visit Beta Hydra. So that's what we'll be doing. Alrighty, let's go back to our galaxy map and take a more direct route back to Kylie. Robogo is the red marker at the very back, centered in this view, so Beta Hydra is kind of en route, and we will take that route.
Detachment confirmed. Regulate your speed until brief station perimeter.
Exit the facility immediately.
Looks like a G yellow star, similar to Earth's sun, maybe a little bigger. A polar system.
Frameshift drive charging.
Landing gear deployed.
Descent to flight level 300. To avoid delays, we ask all commanders to land within the assigned time slot. Fail to land during this time. You're on the deck. It's good to have you with us.
We do get a white dwarf extension, Beta Hydri. Was not on Camp Shepard or Schmidt, or Jordan's Legacy for that matter. Homeland. Three, 6, 7A. Ooh. Homeland is the inhabited world in the system. I don't know what we'll find there. But let's go and find out, shall we? World has been terraformed.
Ship restraints disengaged. Your way is clear for departure.
Landing gear retracted. Cargo scoop retracted. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
And now we are headed for the call to 85 sector.
Fuel swapping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
There should be a white dwarf star. We'll cut down our necessary jump range or jump count. At least one full light jump.
Warning. Temperature critical. Frameshift drive charging.
$50 light-year jump. Not that big a push.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
$68 light years total. And of course, this is a shipyard belonging to the Federation, constructing, it looks like putting the finishing touches on a Farragut-class battleship. I don't believe it's been christened yet. Oh, looks like it's taken some battle damage.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Shift drive charging. 4, 3,
Delay C Alpha Radio 0. Federal Flight Control Channel open. Observe docking protocols if you wish to land. Landing authorized. Cleared to land on pad 39er.
scan detected.
Warning. Observe minimum clearance.
Landing gear deployed.
Unsanctioned act of aggression will not be tolerated. Obey the law.
Landing complete. Deploying ground services.
Alright folks, we're at Stevenson Base in the Beta Hydra system within the Federation, near the Federation shipyards around Homeland, the capital world of the system, I would wager, and the only habitable body in the system.
Unnecessary destruction. Do not block the access corridor.
At this juncture, we're going to bow out of the game. It's 5:10:47 Zulu on 11th August, 3304. Don't forget to check the video settings within the YouTube video properties. You can use the more slider bar to get access to at least 2 web addresses relevant to these broadcasts and ongoing coverage of the missions of Commander Trium in Elite Dangerous. Please indicate as your preference dictates whether or not you liked today's broadcast by clicking the I like button. The subscribe button will subscribe you to the site and list you among my subscribers, which is always a welcome development. And of course, you can click on the bell icon to the right of the subscribe button to get a mini dialogue every time new content is published to the YouTube site. I'm Commander Trium in the at Stevenson Base in the Beta Hydra system, signing off for now. Fly safe, Commanders.